patrons.
Yeah, right. When he was doing it last night, he's like, "Oh, look at all these guys! Like, look at this one! Look at this one!" I was like, "Are you just writing right?"
There's so many different races. The Kitsune Bard in a
Yeah.
portal and a Kenku.
That's the busboy.
The busboy.
Yeah,
The business tiefling.
All right, so
Kobolds in a winter coat.
talking with a fat noble. All right, so last time you guys reconnected with your benefactor, Midori, who ported you back to the yawning portal. She rewarded you for your efforts collecting the first component of the Rod of Seven Parts, and she also illuminated the next leg of your journey, describing the Forge of Fury, a stronghold that changed hands across dwarves and orcs throughout time, but lays abandoned now, claimed by creatures lurking in the dark. She offered to port you to the outskirts of Blasingdell on the approach to the Forge of Fury when you're ready to go. But she also recommended some duly earned downtime, exploring the city, and just putting your feet up. She identified the enchanted fruit plucked by Youngest, and out of game terms, it gives a permanent +2 Constitution to one character. Youngest crafted her Steel Defender, a clockwork mechanical rat, with the help of Simon, the craftsman at the Lazuli Soul. Torin mediated a squabble amongst a couple of misled children and bestowed the value of his deity Osric and enforced the idea of creation over destruction. Belial delved deep into his subconscious during his morning meditation, choosing mercy upon a figure that mirrored himself and was outfitted with a new iron mask. Bjorn was visited in his dreams by the warriors and shield maidens of his lineage, who lent him strength in a test of resolve. And we ended off in the throes of merriment and celebration of your achievements so far. You ate and drank in the tap room of the Yawning Portal, burning candle, cleared plates, and half-drained tankards littered your table. But during your meal, a gruff figure approached your group, singling out Yopa as the one who had drunkenly lost to him in Gambit of Ord, only to find his winnings as well as the rest of his purse stolen. Yopa attempted to pull a fast one on him and ended up exposed. So as you hear the scrape of chairs against the floor, 4 figures stand up behind Sunny Shim, and he tosses the satchel of ball bearings at your feet. It lands with a clatter as they spill out across the ground, along with the 8 pieces of gold that you used to top the bag. He says, "You pig, you like lifting my coins, do you? You'll be lifting your guts off the floor when I'm through with you." Let's roll some initiative.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right off the
Oh,
bat,
no
eh?
way.
That's
First
sweet.
roll, natural 20 on these die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Way to go.
I got
Hee-hee.
-1.
All right, so everybody
18.
just
Can you move
move
this?
their things on the initiative tracker.
What's your, do you have any
Yeah, 21.
modifier?
Honey, I'm not sure why all these characters are not colored. I'm a little disappointed with you.
They're not colored?
Well, they're not like painted like
Oh, I see.
They're just red.
Slacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twacking.
They're red because they're hostile. That's why everyone else
I
is
see.
green.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cute.
Creates this whole table game and we're balls over.
Just nitpicking my shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does my familiar also roll initiative?
I think it just
Right.
acts after you, if
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah.
recall
Okay.
correctly.
Yeah.
All right, so top of the initiative, you're up, Belial.
Oh boy. All right. I guess I'll swing around. Whoops. And go for this female arcane trickster.
Okay,
I'm gonna go up and I forget. Do I have a sword right now, or do I don't have a sword, right?
you do. You bought a longsword at the uh, blacksmith last game. You're not proficient with it yet, but you can still use it. It's just a little bit lower, like stats trying to hit and stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna use it then. I'm just gonna use I'm gonna swing with the bow staff first.
Alrighty.
That would be a. Where am I looking here? 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, I disconnected. That's okay. I'll still roll.
Heavy to hit. Nice.
Oh, nice. That's no, wrong die. Sorry. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go in with an unarmed strike as well.
Wow.
Which is an extra 4 points of damage.
You got to roll to hit again on that
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
right. My bad. 14.
14 just hits.
Nice. And then it was 4 damage.
4 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. As you swing across with your staff, cracking her in the ribs, and then giving her a quick jab, you see her eyes kind of flare with this pale, luminescent blue as she kind of grits her teeth and stares at you. Bjorn, your go.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Right.
And then does my ancestral protectors just like add on to my raging now? Or do you want me to tell you when I'm wanting to use ancestral protectors?
What I'm just trying to remember what.
Yeah. So it's like it says while raging, so
Mhm.
I assume it's just attached to it. The first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on an attack that isn't against you.
Okay.
When the target hits a creature other than you, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I think it just activates kind of passively as you're raging. So the first person you hit gets those disadvantages.
Okay. So, So I get +2
Damage.
on strength or melee attacks.
Are you
So I'm going to attempt to hit. Can you move around a little bit?
What do you mean move around?
Oh, I just want to see like
Zoom in a bit
yeah.
to what they look like?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. So maybe.
This guy is going for Yopa.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you got a big guy over here who's going to be the best at it.
I'll just go for the one in front of Yopa.
Okay. So you're going to rage up.
Aw, thanks.
Protect Yopa. 17 plus 6 is 23.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Nice. And then 1d12. Which is this one?
Yeah.
What am I adding? Sorry for rage, I forget.
For damage?
Oh, damage +2. Okay.
Yeah, so it's yeah, plus your strength plus another 2 on damage.
Go to your actions.
Sorry, I'm getting lost here.
Actions.
So
you're
+2 on damage. Okay. Oh my fuck. So 2 plus 4
So plus 6
6 plus 8. Yeah, so 8 because I get +2. Yeah.
8 points.
8 points of damage, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so Bjorn kind of screeches his chair backwards, stands up in a rage, and as you see him take the swing, you almost see kind of this trail of spectral spirits that kind of follows his swing, empowering it.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you cleave into the shoulder of this thug that is currently harassing Yopa, and he kind of recoils a bit and turns in your direction, snarling. Solid hit.
Solid.
Solid.
All right, Yopa, your go, and Youngest is on deck.
So this Sunny Shim character got hit.
Yes.
Take that, Sunny. And then I'd like to also fire arrow from my crossbow,
At
my
Sunny?
heavy crossbow, at Sunny.
So it is at disadvantage because you're within melee range of him.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Could I dash away and then?
You can,
Yeah,
I think
do
you
that.
can bonus action disengage as a rogue, so you won't take an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Okay, yes. Let me disengage with my cunning action.
Okay.
And then is there like maybe behind the tip?
Yeah.
Is that far enough?
Yep.
Do like a nice, beautiful backflip over and then fumble around with my heavy crossbow. I'm not quite sure how to use it.
Make an acrobatics check.
Ah, dang it! I shouldn't have said. Acrobatics. Ah, 6.
6. Okay, you see as Yopa kind of wobbles on his feet, he's
Natural 1, I guess.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see Yopa kind of wobbling on his feet. He's already drained, a handful of tankards, and he goes to do this really cool like back tuck to close the distance or to give himself some space, and he ends up just kind of doing this like back roll across the table, sending dishes like clattering off the table. But
I was actually kind of picturing that at first anyways. I thought it was going to be like a drunken fist type of
Yeah.
back salt over the...
Yeah, it's less of a cool backflip and more of just like a lazy back roll, and dishes clattering everywhere. But nonetheless, you do give yourself some space to shoot a crossbow bolt.
By the way, it felt like I backflipped over the table and landed perfectly. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And we got 8.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, so as you sloppily roll across the table, you plant your feet once more, thinking, "Dang, I got some hang time on that one." You squeeze the trigger, and it sinks itself into his clavicle as he snaps off the end of it and throws it on the ground.
Wow.
Holy shit. Do I get sneak attack damage? It's just
Oh, actually, you would because he's engaged with two of your allies. So I think that's an extra
okay, beautiful.
D6.
Let me do the D6. 5.
Ooh.
Nice. So 11 total. You see, he was kind of occupied after taking an axe to the shoulder from Bjorn, and his eyes go wide as you sink one in his shoulder. All right, youngest, your go.
Okay, I'm also gonna go behind this table. Let's see.
Okay, you
Calm down.
okay,
Can I do that?
you can. Does a 17 hit you?
Does a 17 hit me? Yes, it most certainly does.
Okay. You take 6 points of slashing damage as you try to
Ow.
sidestep. He kind of wildly slashes out with a cutlass, kind of nicking you across the cheek. And he says, "Where do you think you're going?"
You're like, "Ah." And then run under the table and be kind of beside Yopa a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a little behind. No, if I can hide behind the table, that's good. And then I'm going to loose a crossbow at Buddy that just hit me.
Nice. Crossbow duo from behind the table.
For a 16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
And that is 9. A 9er.
9 points of damage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look at Yopa and be like, oh, this is my first bar blower. I'm like, this is my first bar fight. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna turn. I'm gonna be like, I was going to kick your ass, huh? Yeah. And then I'm gonna hide quite away so no one can see me.
Okay, is your
Yeah.
Steel Defender doing anything?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I have it saved. Just give me 1 second here. Steel Defender. She is going to. Oh, maybe I don't have it saved. Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. Where would I find his stats?
So you could just Google it. Just
Google it? Okay.
Yeah, just Google Steel Defender 5e, and it should bring up the
Sorry,
stat
guys. Okay. He is going to. Saving throws, blah blah blah. Action. Okay. So he can melee attack. Okay. So melee attack is just like punching, pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be up close.
Okay, cool. And yeah, I guess my rickety ass looking bud is gonna get kind of up in this dude's face. What's his name? Sunny?
Sunny.
Yeah. My rickety ass guy's gonna come up. He's kind of like stumbling and stuff. And like for Flav, can I just say he like coughs up some bolts and like spits them at him?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. So his oh, it's +4. Okay, hold on one second. So that's 15 to hit.
15 just misses.
Dang.
Oh.
Yeah, so you see as this kind of clockwork mechanical rat begins walking over, its tail kind of twitching in like a weird, it looks like a video game glitch almost. And it coughs as these bolts come kind of rocketing out of its mouth. He manages to sweep his blade down and just kind of knock the ones that were headed for him away.
Okay, I think that's really all I can do.
Okay. Still a good go. Okay, it is the thug's turn. Sunny is going to turn to Bjorn and take a swing with his cutlass. Oh, that's not very good. That's a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, this the tiefling next to you, as you kind of dodge out of the way, he's trying to take advantage and jab toward you with his rapier. And also not very good, that's a 10.
No.
Okay. This this other kind of halfling rogue, he's going to take a page from Yopa's book and he's going to try to do a little bit of a back tuck over his table. Let's see. And he actually does a little bit better. He like jumps, spins 180, plants his hands off the table, and lands back here, loosing a thrown dagger
Parkour.
at Yopa.
Can I throw a plate of food at him? At it?
You can on your next go. Does 11 hit you? Against
No.
your AC? No. Okay.
Yeah, 14.
See, as you pick up a plate, in kind of anticipation of frisbeeing it at him, you actually manage to fan it kind of upwards, and it deflects the throwing dagger off of it, and as it kind of sticks itself into the ground. This guy kind of runs through, just flipping this table onto its back.
Oh God.
And takes a heavy swing down with this spiked chain. Man, these guys are rolling like poop. 5 to hit.
Nope.
Nice. Okay, so you deftly kind of bob and weave as it comes crashing down, just splitting the hardwood floor, exposing some of the kind of structural stuff beneath the floor. This.
I tell them that was a big mistake.
You see some kind of like froth begin to bubble and like spill over the edges of his mouth. As this arcane trickster tries to take a few steps back, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yes, please. That is another 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Nice. Am I making it with my staff or an unarmed strike? Do you know? Or do I choose?
Staff. Yeah, you can choose.
Okay, I'll choose staff because it's more damage.
Okay.
Nice. That's another 9
9.
damage. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Nice. As she turns and tries to make some distance to begin, you see her hands kind of waving and gesturing to begin kind of the uh, somatic components of a spell. You crack her over the top of the head as she just falls face down. Oops.
You're next, big man.
Steph, you're missing Elias's accent.
I can hear it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. She has wireless headphones on. Never mind.
Nice.
All right. That was their go. They didn't do a heck of a lot. And all the way down at the one initiative, Torin, you're up.
All the way at the bottom by myself. All right, I'm gonna start by. I'll have one hand grip on my hammer. My other hand will grip the top of it. I go back, speaking incantations to my side like Kamehameha, and then I will look like I'm going to release the hammer in a throw, but out from the end comes a spiritual weapon directed at the big boy.
Oh.
Nice. What is your spiritual weapon?
It's a giant version of my hammer for now.
Okay. Okay.
Until I
Cool.
get more worldly and I'm sorry, this guy. Until I get more worldly, and then I might tweak it. So the large hammer goes flying at the big guy, and that is going to be okay. They need to do. It's my first time doing it, so go.
So you can summon it, I think, anywhere within a certain range of yourself, right?
60 feet range.
Okay.
It's a bonus action. I'm just seeing if there's any saving throws. Oh, I just have to roll for a hit like any other. So I'm gonna roll for a hit on the guy.
It's tilted.
Cocked.
Oh, is that what you meant? Yeah.
Cocked.
Whatever.
That is. Oh, that's not good either. I don't know what my. No, it's only a 5.
5. Okay.
Oh, plus my. Oh no. Let me just see. Oh, sorry, it's plus 5. So it'll be 10 altogether.
10 altogether. Okay. Still doesn't quite hit.
No. But then for my action, I'm going to run up to this feller.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing with my hammer. Oh, never mind, that's good. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Where are my D8s? D8.
Ooh, nice.
7 points of damage.
All right. He's looking on his last legs already.
Oh my god.
So as you kind of extend your arm with the hammer, this spectral, spiritual hammer just apparates behind the ogre entity and swings heavily downwards, further kind of destroying the table that had already been flipped. But he manages to sidestep as you close the distance to Sunny. Taking a wide swing upwards, you catch him in the hip, and he coughs some blood as you see him already looking kind of wide-eyed and realizing that maybe this purse wasn't totally worth this.
Your anger will be your downfall.
All right, we're back at the top with Belial and Bjorn on deck.
All right. Well, I think there's only one thing I can do, and that is take a swing at this big man.
Take a swing, my friend.
That is a sheet. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Nice. And we'll do another 9 points of damage.
Damn, nice.
And I'll go in for maybe I'll use. Okay. I'll go with another unarmed strike. It's 17 to hit.
Hits.
And 4 damage, but I will also use a key point to do Hand of Harm and add an extra 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage?
Yeah, an extra 2
Oh, nice.
of necrotic damage, I think, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. What does Hand of Harm do? You just get to add some additional damage?
Exactly, yeah. It's just like extra damage.
Kind of like a hunter's mark type deal?
Yeah, it's just like spend a key point to do a little bit of extra
Sweet.
extra damage, yeah.
That's cool. That's sweet because it's like, there's less of a random chance as when you do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
You've already hit, you just get to add the damage, which is cool.
Exactly.
Sweet. Yeah. So as you swing heavily into the thigh of this ogre, you see it kind of stumble a little bit, and as it kind of drops to your level a little bit, you swing a heavy uppercut into its chin as you see a couple of yellowed ogre teeth go flying.
He's not out though?
Nope, not quite.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck chewing your food.
Are you gonna chew your food now?
That was dope.
This drunk total at the bar, you see him kind of like sleepy-eyed, kind of raise one of his eyes. They've been kind of closed this whole time, but he's just like, yeah, fight. As Bjorn, it's your go.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go for the guy just in front of me there.
Okay.
Oh no. 11?
11 misses.
No, raging
just
only
damage?
works with damage. Okay. Can I unarmed strike and headbutt him?
Nice.
So
It's not a bonus action.
It's
Yeah.
not. Oh, shit, sorry.
yeah, that's a kind of a monk thing. Like if you're swinging already with a two-handed weapon, that's your attack action.
Right, okay.
So those are all your bonus actions.
Which is
just rage.
raging, yeah. Okay, cool. That's all I got.
It's like
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, you cleave heavily across and send one of the stools flying, kind of bisected as it clatters across the floor. And as you do that, you see Durnan kind of appear from the kitchen and run up to the bar. As he sees this kind of chaos unfolding, he says, "Oi! Quit your goddamn horseplay! Keep it up with this ruckus and you'll draw something from the... And you hear a heavy crash
Uh-oh.
and the clatter of stones falling from the well, from the walls of the deep well that gives this tavern its namesake.
Oh my god.
You hear the quick accompanying flutter of wings echoing as shouts of alarm begin to ring out, and a hulking creature climbs out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty, a green skin, a tangled nest of wiry black hair, long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes. It bares its yellow teeth and howls, and you can see that half a dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like mosquitoes. Everyone in the tavern kind of begins clamoring and hiding in their stalls and reacting in fear, except for Durnan, who shouts, "Now you've bloody well done it! Troll!"
Troll. Oh my gosh.
What do we do?
Oh no. Alright, I think we have to turn our attention to a troll. Oh no.
Oh my god.
I think we fucked up, guys.
Yeah, I think
No
we
one
should run.
told us that rule.
We should run.
You guys were causing a ruckus in front of a portal that people go in to
Right.
seek out monsters in the Underdark, or in the deeps.
And the dapes.
In the deep depths. That's a lot.
Oh my.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna roll initiative for these new foes that have appeared.
For fuck's sakes, guys.
Okay. So, Yopa, it's your go as you see this grotesque troll-like creature claw its way up the wall. You see it snarling as it's been drawn to the noise of the tavern brawl.
It all looks just like a blur to me, and I have no idea what all the hubbub's about. I have no idea what people are looking at. I have my sights set on this this sunny shim, and I choose to just shoot another arrow
Okay.
at them. Fifteen to hit.
15 just misses.
No.
As you see kind of the blurred shape of Sunny Shim just kind of dodge out of the way of your bolt. You see his head kind of darting back and forth between you and this troll as he kind of grits his teeth and says, "You fucker."
What'd you call me?
All right, youngest, your go.
Poopers. Okay. I guess I'm gonna look at Yopa and be like, "Hey, Yopa, I know that you have a thing going on with this gentleman, but there is a massive troll over here, and like hopefully he'll kill Sunny and it'll be fine, you know." And
Like
I'm
five blurring
This-
images just like dancing in front of me.
this little guy, this guy that's super close to me,
Yeah.
little bat guy.
Yeah.
I am going to like. Is he like? Am I close enough to touch him?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do shocking grasp to him,
Okay, nice.
and it is a 11.
11 doesn't quite hit.
Oh, poopers!
As you see this kind of horrid creature swoop down, it kind of looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. And its legs end in these sharp pincers, and it has a long needle-like kind of nose that begins kind of darting wildly in the air as you reach out, electricity kind of flicking at your fingertips. It just kind of swoops and dodges out of your grasp.
It says I can do bonus action to weapon fighting. Is that my hammer?
So you can do two weapon fighting if you're using a weapon with the light property, but I don't think that your hammer has the light property. And also you have to do an attack with something with a light property. So like,
Oh, sorry. My wrench is a light.
yeah, but you have to have used your action to attack with a light weapon, so you can attack twice with it.
Okay. Then I just want to. Well, if I move, is it gonna have is it gonna be able to attack me if I run away?
If you move out of its range, yeah.
Poop. All right. That's cool. I'm gonna get my pal to shimmy up and melee, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get him to headbutt it. Come up and headbutt it.
The Sturge that you're currently fighting?
Yeah.
Okay. As it runs away, does a 7? I'm guessing doesn't hit it.
Hold on. Nope.
Okay, you see Sunny try to take a cheeky little jab at it as it runs away.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Sunny, you dick, God."
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
14.
14 just hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. D8, which is what one? Is that the this guy?
The kite-looking one.
Okay, it is 5 points of damage.
Nice. So you see it kind of like stretching out its legs a little bit and trying to kind of work out the kinks in its newly crafted body. It kind of bounds over the table and bashes its metal skull into this Sturge as it kind of splats and slides across the ground and perishes.
Damn. I'm gonna say, "Good job, buddy," and put my hand up for a high five, but my defender's just gonna stand there and look at me.
All right.
You have to program high fives in later.
I mean, he's new. He's real new. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Sunny, kind of looking and evaluating the situation, goes, "This is not fucking worth it," and turns on his heel and begins to run. Torin and Bjorn, you can make attacks of opportunity if you'd like.
I'm not going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I not?
It's up to you. I'm not your character. You're in a rage.
Yeah.
You're raging.
Way to do things, right? But your character is in a rage right now. As David, I'm like, please chop his head off. as Thorin, I'm like focused on the great.
Okay. Do I just treat it like an attack or what?
Yeah, so you would make an attack with your great axe, just like a regular attack.
Oh, fuck off.
You
So I
still. Oh,
Yeah, what?
no, go ahead.
I got a 2, so an 8.
Mm.
Anything. That's all I got.
Okay. You swing, and it just kind of tatters the end of his coattails as he turns on his heel and says, "Come on." And the others begin kind of following suit. He takes a double action and begins kind of running around.
Well, I'm going to yell coward, though.
You're
You're
gonna
a coward.
I'm
You're all a bunch of cowards.
gonna also jump and be like, yeah, coward, you stinky McStinkerton.
Belial, you can make an attack of opportunity against the ogre if you'd like, as it runs away.
I will.
Oh, Batman.
Batman.
Brooding.
Oh, sorry, Zephyr.
Oh. Sorry. It was a 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And damage-wise, that's a 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. So you give him another good clock for good measure. As you see him kind of limp and fall to one knee, he stands back up with a bit of difficulty, but slings the arcane trickster kind of over his shoulder and begins running as well.
This is not over, big man.
Yeah.
That's as far as they made it, though. Like right there.
Yeah, that's as far as they are right now.
All right. All right.
All right. So, few things happen. The troll begins kind of lumbering over. You see the sturges, they kind of have fat bellies from basically kind of attaching themselves to the troll and kind of sucking its blood. But it kind of swats them away and then rakes with its claws down toward Bjorn.
Deanna,
Yeah.
just grabbing a snack.
Okay.
We're getting attacked. You better come on quick.
You don't get fucked up if you don't hurry.
Just getting a snack.
You gotta get your shields up and
What's happening?
protect yourself.
Okay. What's happening?
The troll's attacking you.
What?
Okay.
What did he roll? Oh.
That's why you have to.
Oh, okay. So natural 1 on the bite, but then it's taking 2 claws at you. Wow. Does 13 hit you?
No.
Damn.
Heck no.
It rolled a 1, a 2, and a 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brutes.
So it's kind of, currently half distracted by just swatting these sturges off of itself, but it tries to kind of combo an attack on Bjorn and doesn't quite make contact. But the sturges just begin kind of swarming everyone and attempting to drain your blood.
You.
Don't touch me.
I have hepatitis.
I know, I was like, joke's on you, I got fucking diabetes.
It's
Hopefully
contagious.
Guys too. Hopefully it him. Suck his face.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Face, yeah.
Nobody sucks his face. Really, really bad way.
Okay. Oh.
The fuck?
So these two are attempting to latch onto you, youngest. That's a 21 and an 11.
I'm pretty sure that 21 is a hit. 11, no.
Okay. Oops. So I'm just going to put you guys on the same square because it doesn't do any immediate damage, but it has latched itself onto you as you feel this sharp kind of pincer impale your body and begin kind of drawing blood from your body. And you're going to start losing blood at the beginning of your turn. For Yopa, that's a 15 to hit.
Yep. That's a latcher.
Yeah, this one has also latched onto you. It kind of wraps its wings around your back and plunges its nose into you.
God.
Oh my god. I think there's a troll in the house.
These Sturges are going for the meatiest looking
Oh
thing,
no.
which is Bjorn.
Oh.
So that's a 24, 13, and 18
Jeez.
on Bjorn.
Oh. Damn.
Bjorn. You have to go.
Sorry.
Bjorn's about to get sucked.
Oh,
Yeah. 24, 13, and
24, 13.
And 18.
Well, everything but the 13.
Okay. So as this cloud of Sturges just kind of approaches you, two of them latch onto one onto your shoulder and one onto your leg as they begin sucking your blood.
Oh.
If I have a reaction,
Mhm.
can I only do that on my turn?
No, you can do that at any point, so long as you still have your reaction.
Because I didn't do my reaction in the last.
In the last round, no.
Because I want to cast Shield on myself.
Okay. I don't remember what it rolled for you, but that gives you a plus, what, 2 for your AC or something?
I get +5 to my bonus AC.
Okay.
And it's when I have been attacked
Okay.
or triggered by a magical missile.
Okay. I think it was like a like 15 or something to hit. So does the +5 bring your AC over 15?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that one did not latch onto you.
Amazing. Yay.
And that's an 8 to latch onto Torin, which I don't think does.
no.
Okay. At this point, you also see this kind of jet black dragonborn with kind of a gray mohawk and these piercing amber eyes kind of run up behind the troll, and as he kind of says, "Yeah, I've been looking for some action."
Wow, that guy's cool.
Takes a swing with his longsword. That's 17 to hit. It's a 17 to hit for... Gotta bring up my sheet.
My mom had both of my juices.
What do they have it here? I don't know. Just drink it.
So that's 9 points of damage, and he's going to pump a smite into it as well.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So 9, 17, 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Damn.
Who is this?
Who knows? Durin as well kind of does the cop car like slide over the hood, over the bar, and runs up
Oh.
and takes a swing with his sword at this Sturge. Oh, 21 to hit for 14 points of damage as he completely bisects it. It kind of squishes across the floor as he says, or no, yeah, he says, focus on slaying the Sturges, and then if we can, we have to light the troll. They'll keep regenerating otherwise.
Oh.
Mm.
All right, all right.
Light the troll?
Like on fire. Right?
Mm.
Yeah, you gather so. Okay, Torin, you're up.
Okay. I'll have my spiritual weapon. Go for this one beside Bjorn.
Okay.
Miss Gaffer.
Eh.
That's going to be. Oh my god, I'm rolling garbage trucks.
That's a D12. Or, yeah.
No, it's D20.
Oh.
Well, I only
Sorry.
rolled a 3 for my spiritual weapon.
On
But
the
then-
Sturge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
And then I'll try to hit this one with my hammer.
Okay.
Alright. Dice, don't fail me again.
Huh.
17, 21, 22,
Yep, that hits.
21. That's going to be. Ooh, 8 points of damage on this guy.
Nice. So as your spiritual hammer kind of bashes downwards, it just carries its momentum through, kind of pancaking this Sturge as gore kind of splatters outward from it.
Yum.
Nice. Oh wait, so you were hitting the one in front of you. Your spiritual weapon missed.
My spiritual weapon missed, and I hit this one here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
right now.
Okay. Alrighty. Belial, your go.
All right. I'm going to point at the troll and cast Hellish Rebuke.
So Hellish Rebuke is a reaction when you take damage.
Shit, then I'm not going to do that. I guess I will move to here. Actually, no. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I am going to take a swing at this Sturge. And that is 18 to hit
18 hits.
for another 9 points of damage.
Nice. Are you hitting the one on Yopa or the one beside youngest?
The one on Yopa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yopa, you feel the kind of heavy impact, or I guess you don't feel the impact because he manages to kind of swipe it off your shoulder, but you feel kind of the suckling nose just like violently kind of ripped from your body as this Sturge is sent flying.
And then I'm going to turn around and hit this Sturge with an unarmed attack.
Okay, sounds good.
17 to hit
17 hits.
for 8 points of damage. Oh, wait, no. Wrong die. Four. Sorry. 5 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, even so, you quickly kind of swipe the one off of Yopa's shoulder and then with your momentum grab onto the other and kind of pull it into your knee, driving force into it as you hear the kind of chest bones crack. It falls to the ground.
Don't touch my friends.
Okay, Bjorn, you're up. Oh, and at the beginning of your turn, you take 11 points of damage as you start to feel kind of faint as the vitality is just being drained by these sturges that are latched onto you, sucking your blood.
Two of them are still latched on?
Yeah, two of them.
Bastards.
Yeah, this one, oh, and this one.
Okay.
So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Does your rage have piercing damage? I know it has a bunch of stuff, but I can't remember if piercing damage is included.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so it would only be 5.
Half that? Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woohoo! Flex is too hard.
Can't get past these muscles. Okay, so I'm going to have to attack one of these guys that's on me.
Okay.
'Cause they hurt. Let's just go for the one to the right of me there.
Okay.
Oh my god! It's only 11.
Not quite. You
Lewis.
try, yeah, it's like they're right on your body, and you tried to kind of like shove it off and get some distance so you can pull your cross or your axe across its body, but you're just having a hard time wrestling with it right now.
Stupid. That's all I got.
Okay. Yopa, your go.
Felt something on me come off. I was totally numbed by the alcohol running through my system. So I just, in my point of view, I just shake it. I just shake my body, and something that was latched on just falls off. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I remember the word fire or a light. And was there hard liquor on the table?
Mhm.
Yeah, there was some of the iron skin bourbon that you had previously.
I would like to just take a little sip, douse an arrow, and then light it on fire and aim it at the biggest target near me, which would happen to be the troll.
Okay. So you're dipping your crossbow bolt in the
Or I take
alcohol?
a shot and maybe I take a shot, just like a little sip, and then I pour whatever's the rest onto the boat. Maybe that's a little more realistic.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that takes your bonus action to do that, to dip
Okay,
your thing
cool.
and light it up. But yeah, you can go ahead and take a shot.
Beautiful. And what about the lighting of it on fire?
Yeah,
Does
I
that
think
go
yeah,
through?
I would consider that whole thing a bonus action.
Okay. 17?
Uh, yeah, 17 hits.
Uh, and 9 points of damage with this
Okay,
fiery.
I would say add a D4 for the fire damage and also a D6 for sneak attack.
Okay.
Oh,
What was the initial one? Just
D4
curious.
for fire damage
Oh,
and a
okay. Well, let's
D6 for.
do D6 first, which is 5. So I got 5 from my D6, and then D4. I got 3.
Okay, and then what was the initial damage from the crossbow bolt again?
Oh, I can't remember. It was 5, 3, and then oh
I
no,
can't remember.
I actually
Does
can't
anyone
remember.
remember?
Yeah.
no.
Nope. Okay, we'll say 6.
Oh, it was 6 plus 3 piercing damage,
9. Okay.
I
Okay.
think.
Nice.
I just remember
Cool.
being a line underneath the number.
Nice. So you guys see as Yopa kind of takes a quick shot of the iron skin bourbon, he douses his bolt, lights it up, and looses it as it kind of connects with the shoulder. The troll kind of shrieks as the flames begin to spread across its upper torso. All right, youngest, it's your go. Oh, can't hear you. I think you might be muted, Steph.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like open mouth staring at Yopa and being like, wow, that was really and then I'm gonna grab the whiskey, what was it? Rum, whatever.
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
I'm gonna just like take a shot of it and like look proud and then be like, "Bleh," and then like kind of like onto like to one of my bows, onto one of my arrows. Bleh. And then like smile at him and also light it on fire and then shoot it. For a 19.
Hits.
And that is 7 points of damage.
7 points. Do add a D4 for fire damage.
Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice.
And then I'm still like kind of like spitting out the alcohol and being like, bleh, bleh, bleh.
Okay, so you see his youngest kind of takes a shot and then just like blows it, raspberries it onto her crossbow bolt, trying to emulate Yopa. but sticks are shot as well, and you stick it kind of in the thigh as you see the flames begin kind of licking up into its abdomen area. Is your Steel Defender doing anything?
Oh, let me see. He is going to. I think he's just gonna like stand in front of me, like real majestic, like. And
Okay.
that's about it.
Okay. So you see him kind of square off and kind of create a bit of a barrier between you and the troll. These guys are taking move and dash, and they disappear out the front door.
Bastards. Cowards.
Oh,
All right. So the troll does not regenerate because it took fire damage this round. Oh, youngest, I forgot you had a scourge attached to you, so you take.
No. I put a miss. I put
She did the shield.
I spent. I
Oh,
cast
sorry.
shield,
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
which is done. Hold on.
Yeah, I
Shield
think it's
is
just on that one hit, if I recall correctly.
till your next turn. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't take any blood-sucking damage. The troll is kind of beginning to pad out the areas of itself that are on fire, and in a rage kind of slashes outwards. It'll make 2 claws at Bjorn and 1 at the dragonborn figure behind.
Whoa.
So for Bjorn, that's a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 9 to hit, so just 1 hit, I think.
Yeah.
That is 7 points of piercing damage as one of the claws kind of rakes across your chest.
Cool.
It's a 25 to hit Dragonborn for 5 points of slashing damage, as it kind of on both sides of it, kind of wildly swings with its long clawed fingers. This Sturge is going to try to latch onto you once more, youngest. That's an 8.
Nah.
And the other 2 are still latched onto Bjorn, so they just continue kind of pumping blood out of you. The Dragonborn swings with a heavy longsword swing upwards. That's a 16 to hit, which does hit the troll. For 7 points of damage. And Durnan kind of runs up to this Sturge as well, and takes a swing at the one that's currently on Bjorn. That's a 15 to hit, which hits the Sturge. As you feel this one kind of impact and compress against your body, it just kind of slides down off of where it was latched on. You feel the stinger kind of relinquish itself from you. Torin, it's your go.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. Let's try it again. I'll move up to the other side of Yarn and try to hit the one that's latched onto his back.
Okay.
Mm, 9.
9
Spirit-
doesn't quite hit.
Having a hard time with that spiritual weapon. I'll get that one. And then I'm going to cast a guiding bolt on the troll.
All right. Is that a save or?
Nope, it's an attack.
Okay.
17?
That hits.
Yeah. So that is going to be 4d6.
Mhm.
46. Yeah.
13 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Couple low
Alright.
ones, couple.
How do you take out this troll?
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Yay.
Okay, so the blast of radiant light, lightning bolts cracking around it, pierces right into the chest of the troll, and goes right through it. It's off into the upper levels.
Nice. So
Blast
yeah,
right.
this kind of area of the tap room, it's like Al Dente kind of dining style. So it's like an open sky above, and you see the clouds kind of begin to collect as this bolt of lightning just rockets through and kind of jams itself through the back of the troll and comes out the other side of the chest as it slumps forward and falls
Nice.
still.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yay. We're kind of badass, guys. I think we're like pretty badass.
I'll just use my movement to just come up here, just so I'm able to help the urn as soon as. Oh
You
no!
fell off.
Oh!
He's down.
You know where I am.
Yeah. All
Standing
right,
at the corpse.
so there are 2 Sturges left. Belial, it's your go.
Damn.
Okay. I'm gonna move here to take a swing at this little sturgy boy.
That boy.
Nice. 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 8 points of damage.
Nice. So you swing and crack down kind of on the spinal column of this one as it kind of screeches and falls to the ground, no longer suspended in the air.
Nice. And then, can I see that other Sturge from across the way? Is it in my line of sight? Or is Torin
Yep.
in the way?
No, you
Yeah?
can see it.
Okay. I'm going to fling a dagger at it.
Okay, I think that because you used your quarterstaff and your quarterstaff doesn't have the light properties, you can't do 2-weapon fighting. Like, I
Oh,
think
all right.
you could make an unarmed strike if you moved up to it and hit it.
Okay. I guess I will do that. Kind of like step on the carcass of this troll.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go for a roundhouse kick to discharge. That's 15 to hit.
Hits.
And for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. So as you dash up, launching yourself off the unconscious form of this troll, you strike with a heavy aerial roundhouse kick as it kind of flies out into the open area of the well and just plummets downward.
I go for a high five with Bjorn.
Nice. Thanks, bud. Do we land it?
You definitely stick the high five.
Nice. Missed everything else in this round.
Nice. So, as kind of the chaos of this unexpected encounter subsides, the Dragonborn kind of steps up to your group and says, "You fight well." And Durnan kind of circles around from the other side and says, "Yeah, you fought well, but you're damn fools for getting a brawl started here in the first place. Look at the state of my bloody tap room. Who'll be paying for this?"
I'd be like, hey, it wasn't our fault. It was that over easy or poached, whatever that guy's name is. He was the one that started it.
Well, he must have had a reason of some sort to get this nonsense started.
I turn around. I take in the bar. Maybe slowly walk away, just far enough.
Okay. And as Yopa kind of silently saunters off, the Dragonborn kind of steps forward to Durnan and says, "Well, this was meant for the altar of Mizuchi, but seeing as my sword here caused a chunk of the damage, I think she'd be fine with me handing it off to you." And he kind of hands over a satchel of gold pieces to Durnan, who takes it, but kind of gives a little bit of a scoff and begins kind of rearranging the tables and chairs that had been kind of thrown and strewn across the floor.
Can I give him a hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you do so. You kind of join him and flip the tables right side up and stack some of the stools that have been kind of reduced to kindling into a pile so they can be easily collected.
Good firewood.
I guess so.
I'm gonna walk over to Opa or Yopa and just be like, wow, you know what? You're so talented. Like, what made you think to put fire on a bolt and send it? That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the word fire.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, a normal person would hear fire and be like, we should
chairs.
leave. That's pretty cool, though. And you don't have to pay off what's his face. He was a big wiener and just ran away. It's so funny.
Hopefully we can catch that big wiener.
Is the big wiener still outside of the yawning portal?
You saw him and his crew kind of dash out the door. You can go inspect if you'd like.
Can I?
Sure. Make a perception check as you kind of crest the front entrance to the awning portal and take a quick scan outside the door. Did you say what you rolled? If you did, I didn't hear you.
Oh, 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, even so, as you kind of scan across the horizon, it's a pretty, it's pretty obstructed because the entrance is in kind of a narrow alley. But you take a look down at either end of the alley and you don't see anything.
Yeah, I'll walk back and help clean up due to my feeling bad.
I'm gonna go through the troll's items if possible. I'll rob his ass.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Well, that's an 18.
18. Okay. This troll is basically just wearing like a loincloth. It's like naked, except for.
I mean, I'll go in the deeps if it means.
You don't find anything like crafted or anything kind of
It's sticky.
person made, but you figure that if you were to do some harvesting, you might be able to get some of the claws, maybe some of the teeth that you could
Ooh, I want
repurpose.
some teeth. I'm gonna take the teeth out.
Okay, make a survival check if you're trying to harvest some teeth.
Survival. Okay. Oh, that's a 3. Those big teeth.
Yeah, they yeah, a little bit too big and unwieldy for your small rat folk hands. Unfortunately, you're trying to get a hold of them and take them out at the root, but they are lodged in there. They're
I'm just gonna kind of saunter over to Bjorn and be like, Bjorn, I know it's like kind of gross, but I just want like a canine or two from this big boy. How do you feel about doing a little dentist work?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
all right. Make a survival check, Bjorn.
Okay. Ooh, that's 22.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck.
nice. So, youngest, you're expecting this show of brute force and just Bjorn to kind of
hacking away at it.
hack and like yank these teeth from the mouth, but you see a fine surgical hand as he makes these like fine incisions and kind of loosens the uh, kind of gum area that roots the tooth and just kind of pulls with very little force as he's weakened uh, the proper points and pulls out 2 troll canines.
I'm gonna smile and be like, I'll make you something good out of it. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
At this point, you see this kind of gangly human kind of push his way and shove his way through the crowd of people who have been kind of clamoring and hiding from the action. He runs up to the party and says, "Oh, Uzad, You've met the brave ones who defeated the troll. You be adventurers, am I right?
Hi, we are adventurers.
We do adventure sometimes.
No, we work at the library, you dumbass.
Well, whether you're adventurers or librarians, I suppose, I could use your help. Let's find a table to talk, shall we?
Lead the way.
Do I smell an adventurer?
So you guys are kind of you go over to kind of the corner of the tap room that hasn't quite seen the devastation, and the Dragonborn joins as well. So you guys all kind of sit around a table, as he says, "My name is Kuzad. You can call me Q if you'd like, but I'm the resident armorer here at the Heat Walker." And the kind of spindly human says, "Yes, and I'm Volothump Gadarm, but you can call me Volo."
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's kind of like,
Hello, I'm Torin.
I am Belial.
youngest here at your service.
Bjorn.
As I'm trying to just pick, just half drinking pints and broken glasses. I say yoga.
Yeah, so as you kind of, offhandedly make your introduction, Yopa, the human, he kind of strokes his mustache and adjusts his long wavy hair and tightens his scarf. He has like a shaped beard and a waxed mustache. He wears noble clothing, but at kind of closer inspection, you can see that they're very well lived in. There are tears at the seams and some stains that have been kind of haphazardly scrubbed out. And he says, "Yes, so I'm Volo, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity at your service. Um, I'm not sure how deep all of your roots run in this city, but the violence in our fair city, especially in the poorer districts, has escalated these past 10 days. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to the Zakundi Juggle, but now I fear I've misplaced a friend amid this malevolence. My friend's name is Floon Blagmar. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped." And he kind of chokes, and you see his kind of charm devolve into this like tearful sincerity as he says, "Or worse, if you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 gold apiece now and 10 platinum when you find Floon. May I look to you in my hour of need?"
Hey, DM.
Yep.
It's been a little while. What was our timeline for the other thing we were doing?
So there
Heading
wasn't
to.
really a hard timeline. She just kind of said, take your time and kind of take some downtime if you need. I think
Okay.
she had said maybe like a week or so, and it's been like 3-4 days since then.
Sounds good. I can see you're sincere. I think we can do you a favor here. We all would hate to see anything bad happen to your friend.
When's the last time you saw this guy?
I saw him last 2 nights ago. He's a handsome human male in his early 30s with wavy red blonde hair, and he was dressed in a particularly princely garb when I last saw him. We were drinking and merrymaking at the Skewered Dragon, a dark tavern in the Rust district. I imagine that there might be a good place to start your search.
And you said his name was Floon.
Floon Blagmar.
Floon with an N or with an M?
N.
Okay.
Wagmar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Human.
Make
Ready
uh,
blood.
yeah, make an intelligence check, Belial.
Oh yeah. Uh, uh, 21.
21. Nice. You recall speaking with Mina at the armorer uh, a couple days ago and inquiring about someone who might be able to teach you in the ways of the longsword. She had recommended the armor at the Heat Walker and said that he was pretty distinguishable with a gray mohawk and piercing amber eyes. And as you're kind of scanning this dragonborn up and down, it kind of clicks to you like, oh, I think this might be the Kuzad.
Oh. Kuzad, you said your name was, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Have you taken students before?
Students of what? I'm a smith and a connoisseur of the sword, you might say. But no, for either, to be honest.
See, I got this sword a day or two ago from Mina, and she told me to seek you out. Maybe you could help me learn the ways of the blade.
Well, Volo here's a friend of mine, and I always say, there's no better way to learn than in the field. So if you'd like, I can accompany you, and maybe we can get some training along the way.
I would like that.
Well, it sounds
Group?
like a deal.
Group, are you okay with Kuzad joining us?
I'm gonna say, "Yay, new friend!"
I think you'll
Yes,
be
I'm okay.
great ally.
You look like a dwarf of the cloth. Who is it? Who is it that you serve?
Oh, I follow the path of Osric,
Ah,
the great creator.
Osric. I myself am a Mizuchi man, but I know that the two have worked in tow in the past. So I imagine we'll likely be able to do the same quite smoothly.
I would greatly like that.
Well, great. Shall we try to find this skewered dragon then, or what are you saying? you think that's more of a daytime thing for tomorrow, or?
What
What
time is
time
it
is
right
it?
now? Yeah.
It's late at night. You guys were, uh, kind of merrymaking and celebrating, and we're kind of just like polishing off your nightcap when the whole altercation with Sunny started.
For some reason, I thought it was morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yawn and like crawl on my defender and be like, it's definitely bedtime.
All right,
Yes.
well, rendezvous in the morning, I suppose.
Right?
Duh.
Duh.
It's bright and early then.
And Volo says, before you go, here's your initial payment, and he hands each of you 10 gold pieces.
Woody hoo!
Dang.
I'm just gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm gonna turn to Beyond or Belial and be like, did that guy say that he worships Gucci? Because it sounded like he said Gucci.
What is a coochie?
Wait, what? Never mind. I'm just gonna walk away.
What is a Gucci?
I just look at you like super confused. And then I just
I mean,
look
like,
down and
this
twiddle my
guy.
thumbs.
Oh, God. Yeah, a nap will be nice.
Blessing. Hey,
Is that
Hey, what?
what?
Yeah, it says that I can like ride my steel defender, so I'm gonna be pretty much always not walking for now.
Your legs are gonna atrophy.
Yeah, there'll be no more walking for me.
Okay, I'm back. What are you guys saying time-wise? Did you want to keep going or wait for
Yeah,
next?
an hour, so.
Dina's got to be up at 5, so maybe
Good.
half an hour.
Half an hour? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay. So you guys take your rest for the evening, regaining any HP and any spell slots spent. As you reconvene once more in the morning, entering the tap room, you see the dragonborn figure. You get kind of a closer look at him in the daylight. He's a jet black dragonborn. He has the kind of golden septum piercing from his snout and has these large kind of coiled horns that go up along the crest of his head. He's wearing kind of muted green tinted armor and kind of like general like autumn colors almost.
What's his name again? Just
Kuzad.
and how would you spell that?
Who's that?
Kuzad.
Auzaad.
Yeah, Quzhad. But he said you can call him Q if you like.
Q.
We're taking a long rest.
Yeah. Did he have a last name or just QZ?
My last name is Shido.
Shido.
It wasn't my original surname, but once I adopted the Mizuchi the Seed, I took it on as my last name.
Mizuchi, man.
How much would Mizuchi?
What's that?
How much would Torin know about Mizuchi?
Make a religion check.
Religion. Sorry, just trying to find my things. Trying to use D&D Beyond on your phone. Annoying. Okay, here we go. 18.
18. Okay. So you recall that after the material plane of Heartshear was created, the Keeper selected 5 greater celestial beings to act as kind of the wardens protecting certain aspects of the realm. Osric was the warden of the earth, and Mizuchi was the warden of life. So they kind of guard everything that falls within kind of the natural order, and has been known to take on the avatar of a great stag.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you also find it kind of odd because chromatic dragons, like black dragons particularly, have been known to kind of fall within the evil alignment and serve kind of the more evil aligned deities.
I'll have to get to know this guy then.
So did y'all sleep well?
Like a baby.
I can imagine
Yeah,
after
did.
you hack down that troll like you did.
Takes a lot out of you. A lot of energy.
Hold on.
No
Probably
doubt.
had a few more stout ale before bed.
You need it to, work out the kinks and let your bones rest.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of sit and introductions are made. You share a meal together before Kuzad Q says, so where was it we were meant to go? The skewered dragon?
Does anybody remember the name of that bar?
Didn't write it down.
It was definitely had dragon in it.
I
was a bit tired after the fight. A bit fuzzy.
Well, that's fair. I recall Volo saying the Rust District, and the only dragon tavern I can think of there is the Skewered Dragon.
And that's where we should head.
All right then. So you guys make your way out into the currently sunny day in Abrandir. Oh. No, no worries. And you begin kind of heading toward the Rust District. You know that Abrandir is kind of split into different districts that are kind of divided based on wealth for the most part. So there's like the Rose Ward, which is kind of the middle class, and then the Rust District, which is more of kind of the slummy type areas. Um, uh, Make a perception one. Anyone who would like to, as you're making your way.
Perception?
Perception, yeah.
Um, 19.
17.
Mm-hmm.
19, 17. Did you say something, Steph? I didn't hear.
Mm-hmm. 13.
3.
Okay, so anyone who got above a 12, um, as you're kind of traversing through the Rust District, you turn a corner and you find yourselves on a street. You see kind of down the street, an area that's been cordoned off by the Orem Guard, the city guard of Abrandir. And lying on the stone, you see a half dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some skirmish that took place. You see members of the Orem Guard have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning these witnesses.
We should probably go.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
To the group. We should probably go check that out. It's a bit weird.
Agree.
Okay.
Okay. As you begin approaching, two of the Orem Guard kind of step up and drop their shields heavily on the ground as they say, "Get on, nothing to see here."
All right.
Um,
We're looking for a friend, and we're just making sure everything's all right.
well, as long as you're not friends with the underbelly of this place, none of these should be familiar. Um,
How about the dead bodies laying in the street?
who got a 19 again on perception?
That was me.
Okay. Belial, you see that the ones who are kind of drenched in blood and currently kind of manacled with their hands bound behind their back, uh, they're wearing these kind of black cloaks with a scarlet kind of filigree that's embroidered into the edges of it. And on one of them, you see a brooch pinned onto their chest that's tied in the shape of a knot.
Okay, I relay the information to the group.
Okay, make a history check, anyone who would like.
Okay. Nope. 8.
Okay, it's just Torin?
Hold on. I'll do a history check.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. 16?
What did you say? You're kind of muffled right now.
Oh shit! Right. That's what it's. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. One second. Just bringing up my notes. So as Belial kind of relays what he saw, you've kind of taken the time to familiarize yourself with when you visit new places, you tend to kind of gravitate toward the uh, the underbellies of the cities and the factions that tend to fly under the radar. And you recognize the brooch symbol as a symbol of the Scarlet Knot, which is a 200-year-old guild of thieves, assassins, and black merchants. They operate on a code of honor and respect, though it's could be deemed amoral by some. And you know that there's generally an elected kind of leader in each major city that's called a twineling, and that they're often involved in yeah, all of the shady stuff, the drug and human trafficking that takes place in most cities.
Okay.
Shameful.
Sorry, go ahead, David.
Oh, I just said shameful.
No.
Yes, and if you wouldn't like to end up like these miscreants, I suggest you move along.
Well, who is among the dead? As I say, we're looking for a friend.
Make a persuasion check.
Eight.
8. Okay. They kind of slam their shields once more across the stone as they kind of clatter. He says, I think you're pushing your luck a little bit. I suggest you move on.
Are any of the people that are handcuffed? Are they like? Do they have red hair?
Make a perception check.
That's a 4.
4. Okay. You're not sure. Most of them have their cloaks kind of pulled over their head, and it's kind of draping half of their face in shadow, but you see kind of blood pouring from the noses that's kind of like dried and caked around the mouth, but no hair.
It's Wagmar?
Floon Blagmar.
With a B?
Yeah.
Okay, can I just like cough that name? Like kind of loud though?
Yeah. As you try to discreetly kind of cough the name under your breath, Floon. You see that they all do kind of look to see. None of them gives a particularly acknowledging glance, more just kind of like a cold, defeated kind of look.
I'm like, oh, well, we tried. Should we continue on to our next thing?
Sure. Seems the guards here are cowardly bullies. Let's go.
As you're walking away, they kind of shout once more and say, "The Ormguard protects this city. Best not be disrespecting."
You didn't do a very good job.
They just kind of scoff as you continue on your way.
That's what I thought.
You continue kind of traversing through, and eventually you come across kind of a busier street. There's kind of tall, densely packed buildings along this street that leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. But the place is pretty run down. You see street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen. You can smell just like rotting compost and excrement as you pass by rows and rows of rundown buildings. As you come to a corner, two things catch your eye. You see a shop down the corner to your left. It has kind of a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder, and above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop. And down at the other corner, you see a kind of beat up, dilapidated looking sign that's hanging from one of the iron chains. The other is currently detached as it's kind of dangling and spinning. You see a coiled serpent-like dragon that's kind of skewered on a spear.
And is this in like the Rust district? Is that where we are right now?
Yep.
Should we maybe talk to some of these storekeepers and then maybe they've seen this buddy that we're looking for?
I think so.
Yeah.
Should we head inside?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
It's early, so I don't know how many people will be working right now. Sure, they have a breakfast eatery.
Okay. So you guys are headed to the sign with the dragon?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys begin making your way down this kind of dusty, narrow street, and as you approach the tavern, it looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed. You can see char marks where a fire was put out on the thatching of the roof. But nonetheless, through the windows, you can see a group of haggard-looking patrons drinking from tankards. And as you step in, the kind of dull jingle of some rusted bells rings out as a few of the kind of unsightly looking patrons lift their heads and kind of regard you.
I'm gonna be like, ooh, Yopa, another bar.
I didn't even hear that. I'm already making my way to the
I'm gonna be
bar.
like, I guess he noticed already.
I'll be
Okay.
acquiring myself a morning ale as well.
All right. Sounds good. As you guys approach the bar, you see this kind of slick-looking tabaxi, so kind of like a humanoid cat type figure with a deep black coat that has a sheen to it, and these kind of yellow cat-like eyes. Um, just finishes kind of pouring a tankard and says, "Welcome. Uh, you after a drink or?"
Definitely start with a drink. We're looking for someone. Why don't we get a few ales in us, and maybe we could you could lend us an ear.
Yeah, I'm all ears. Let me get those for you. And kind of um, uh, just darts around the corner and comes back with a tankard kind of slung on each finger, pours six ales for you, and says that'll be 6 gold pieces.
I'm gonna pipe up and be like, do you need juice? Juice?
Juice. We have some plum juice.
Ooh, I'll take some plum juice.
Plum juice coming right up. And it kind of sets. What's that?
Said I'll buy this around everyone.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it 6 gold?
6 silver.
6 silver. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him a gold.
Oh wow! Thank you kindly. I've been quite busy last few nights, but I can tell you whatever I can recall. Otherwise, most of these guys are regulars, so you might be able to get some info from them.
Great. We're looking for a very handsome human man. His name is Bloom. He's got long, blonde red hair, wavy, quite fancy clothes. He's been missing for a few nights now, and we've been tasked with trying to search for him.
You see his eyes kind of narrow as the clawed fingers begin kind of stroking across the chin, and says, I don't recall a name. I don't recall the name. And a lot of the time we do have people coming from, the Rose Ward and the upper districts just for the prices, despite what part of town we're in. But I can't recall anyone offhand. Maybe, like I said, ask with the patrons. I'm not too sure. Sorry.
Right. Well, thank you kindly. We'll make our way over to the table then.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I guess we'll go talk to the patrons.
Is there like a lot of people in this bar?
There's 3 people. There's 2 that have kind of posted up at a table and are laying down cards. There's like a small stack of coppers and silvers on the center of the table as they're currently in some sort of gambling situation. And then one kind of frizzy-haired, heavy-set human with black beard and long black hair, kind of sitting, just polished off a tankard.
And sorry, that's 3 together and 1 by himself.
2 together and 1 by himself.
Oh, okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Easy.
What do you guys think?
Should
Who's
we show some muscle and try to get some shit done?
I think we can start with a bit of kindness,
Oh, yeah. Kindness
then-
is good too.
and then we can always move to the muscle after. It's hard to go the other way around.
Good point.
Very true.
I'm gonna be like, I call Frizzy Man, and I'll like run up to the dude by himself.
Nice.
Okay. You see him kind of, his eyes kind of widen a little bit at seeing this small statured rat folk kind of dashing up to him. And he says, am I seeing things?
I'm also gonna have my defender come up beside me and kind of be like twitching, like a weird like head twitch, and then I'm gonna like slap it in the face, and it's gonna stop doing it, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we just wanted to pop over and say hi."
Well, hi, I guess. That's a fancy looking garden gnome.
Oh, he's not a garden gnome. He's much more special than a garden gnome. He's pretty much me, just made out of metal. It's my own invention. It's no big deal.
Well, cool. Good on you.
Thanks. So me and my pals, those big guys back there, really big, really strong. We are just trying to find a pal of ours. His name is Loon. Maybe you saw him around. He's been missing. We're real worried.
He kind of begins swirling around his empty tankard and kind of tips it upside down as just like a couple small drops drip out of it. He says, people in the Rust District don't just give information out willy-nilly. I need
Oh my gosh, of
something
course.
to loosen my lips.
Okay, I'm gonna nudge my my defender and get him to go and get some plum juice and then come back and like slam it down on the table, and I'll like nod at him, be like, yeah.
He takes a sip of it and he says, while I appreciate your concern for my well-being and my bowel movements, I'm after something a little stiffer.
Oh, of course. And then I'll pour some of the like mushroom wine that I have into a cup and slide it his way. And I'll wink at him. I'll be like, "Take it easy. That shit's strong."
He takes a sip and his face kind of scrunches up for a second and he's like, this tastes like chowder and I like it.
Yeah, chowder that will get you drunk.
Best of both, I suppose. Cheers.
And I'll cheers him with the plum juice that he didn't drink, but I'll drink it.
Okay. So he says, Floon, you say. I know that guy. He was here, not 2 nights ago.
By himself?
Well, he was with another fella. Purple kind of noble looking robes. But that guy left, and then Floon stuck around long enough to meet with another friend. And I recognize that guy for sure. Renair Neverember.
Bless you. What did you say there?
I'm typing it in Discord.
Floon. Yep.
Renair Neverember.
And those two gents hung out all night. Maybe went home with each other. What's going on there?
Uh, well, I saw them kind of hanging around the tavern for a bit. Chip off the old block, that one, Renair. Just like another spoiled rich noble who likes to rub our noses in it, you know?
Totally. Yeah, rich people can't live with them. Don't want to live with them. I don't really know the saying, but totally.
But yeah, I saw them, and they drank and played a few rounds of Three Dragon Ante before leaving around midnight, I'd say. I saw 5 men uh, who followed them out, and I'm not sure what happened after that. But I know that him and Floon haven't returned to the tavern since.
Ooh. Cool. I'm just gonna, go let my friends know. I really appreciate you, laying it down for me and whatever. Yeah, sweet. Thanks so much.
Well, sure. Thanks for the drink, mouse friend.
I'm gonna walk away. My defender's just gonna stand there and like not follow me and just stare at the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna realize that he's not following me, and I'm gonna turn around and like slap him in the back of the head, and then he'll start following me.
Nice.
And I'll let the crew know what I was told.
All right.
5 men, huh?
So we need to know if anyone knows who these 5 men are. If they can, if they're part of the underbelly of the city, or drunk ruffians, or friends.
Does anybody think Sunny Shim has anything to do with this?
Oh, Sunny. I think you just want to get back at Sunny, which I'm very pro. We should do that.
Well, we can give some of these men description of Sonny and his friends, and see if that was who followed them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we go?
There was an
back?
ogre, so it's
Yeah.
pretty viable.
Noticeable.
That would be very correct. We should go back to the single person and ask if there was an ogre.
So
I mean, you might have to buy him a drink. He's kind of
I'll buy him a drink, and we'll all walk over intimidatingly. Actually, but not actually be intimidated. But we'll be intimidated.
All right. So you go over, pay for another drink, it's another silver, and stalk over back to the same guy who's just polished off his recently filled tankard of mushroom wine, and kind of wipes his sleeve across his lips and says, "Well, I am thirsty."
Here you are, sir.
All right. The last thing I know is that Floon and Renair, they're known to frequent a warehouse on Candle Lane.
Candle Lane.
What type of warehouse?
I'm not really sure what type of shady dealings go on in there, but if you look for the symbol of a knot that's painted in scarlet ink, you'll know you found the spot.
Well, I think we found our trouble.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Do you think?
While
Go ahead.
while we're at the table, can I
Mhm.
ask about if he knows anything about this Sunny ship?
Sunny Shim. Yeah, I know the guy. He comes around here to play Gambit of Ord every now and again. I'm not sure how truthful his game is a lot of the time, but he tends to clean up when he comes through.
I see.
Like he steals a lot?
He wins technically, but
But
I
he's
don't know by what
sneaky about
means.
Oh.
I think Yop is trying to clean him up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Let's rob him and leave him for dead, huh?
Ah, so
But
the
if
men,
you,
so the
sorry?
menus, so the menus saw follow him out. Did you know those men?
Can't say I do. They were all cloaked. I didn't get a good look at their faces.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Sure thing. And if you need another lead, the Candle Lane's just kind of directly east of here. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
We shall. Thank you.
He kind of cheers as you all once more, kind of raises his glass and drains the drink.
All right, guys. You think we should finish up our drinks and head that way ourselves?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys kind of polish off your morning ales and head kind of directly east from the Skewer Dragon. You approach a street and you see a kind of rusted street sign that has kind of scrawled into it Candle Lane. The buildings on either side of the lane are so tall and so kind of tightly packed that the light seems like it would probably only touch the street at high sun. And there's just this kind of sense of gloom that envelops the narrow alley and gives it kind of the darkness of a dungeon, and it's as odorous as one as well. Yeah, nearly all the streetlights have been smashed, and there's only one light that kind of pierces the darkness down this alley, and it's a faint flickering from down the lane, like a distant candle. And yeah, we'll go ahead and end there.
Ooh. Ominous candle. Doo-doo.
Did I ask that dude what his name is? I'm such a dick.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, whoops. Not good with social situation.
Drunken patron.
Drunken
Yeah.
patron.
Patron
Could you
number
imagine if it was Floon?
Ah, he's like, I am Floon, you idiot. I'd be like, oh.
This humidity is terrible. The hair is so
Yeah.
frizzy.
Yeah.
I was kind of imagining him as like a skinny Haggard from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I can for sure.
Oh, cute.
Or Hagrid, not Haggard.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Haggard.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Mm.
What did you say? A
Asked her.
wizard, and a darn good one, I'd imagine. I'd wager
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Good game, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
nice.
is. Yeah.
No more long stretches for a little.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
When's everyone good for next?
I'm good at any point during the weekend.
I want to say maybe